Okay, I think I'm alright. Not really. I'm really good at lying and saying I'm alright when I'm not. And that's the one thing I do is use humor to cover up. I always say, you know how it is when a dog takes a shit and then flicks his back legs? I always say to try to cover it up. That's what I do. But I use humor. If I get in a really heated discussion, um, I'll flip it around and turn to humor. That's the only way I can cope. It's very few people that I will let my guard down and really be me. And then my psychiatrist that I had, she had me on so many medications that I asked her, who am I? I don't know who I am. I'm on so many medications, I feel like they change me, that make me somebody I'm not. So then who am I? To this day, I don't know who I am. She says, you're you. Who's that? So I guess I'm just this funny, sarcastic, cover up the shit person. I hear like so often that
Someone took the door.
Oh, he's painting and he rang the doorbell, dummy. And he knows I'm up here doing this, so he probably didn't think of it. Yeah, we have a smart doorbell. It tells you when somebody's at the door. But anyway, back to what I was saying. Now, I hear all the time, you're funny. You're sassy. Yeah, I do that to cover up the pain. I have PTSD. I'm bipolar. I have borderline personality disorder. It doesn't sound like a lot, but pile it all up. Try to sort it out. You can't. So I guess I'm going to put this video under the suicide playlist as well as the mental illnesses playlists. I usually put them under numerous ones so they're easier to find because, well, most of the time suicide and mental illness go hand in hand. And you just feel like shit. You feel like you have to please everybody. You always have to be happy. You have to, put that persona. And what I do when I'm in, like a crowd of people, I'm not talking about like 500, but I'm talking about, 5 to 10 people just hanging out. I will chameleon. I will pay attention to how they are. Are they joking? Joking around? Are they being serious? Are they swearing? And then I chameleon. I be whatever. It doesn't really matter now, does it? But I just kind of we're gonna fix my camera. It's a brand new camera and I'm trying to get used to it yet. I love my hair today because I don't look like a total slob. I just got out of the shower, so I'm pretty pleased with it today. That's why I decided to look human, not look like somebody who just came out of the coffin, which isn't funny, but it's funny. Yeah, I get that cough in there. I think I know what that cough is from. When your sinuses, it's gonna really be weird, but your sinuses and your nose and your eyes, when you cry, it runs into your sinuses, which runs into your nose and down into your throat. And the reason I know that is because I had a sinus infection that lasted for 4 months, and they were giving me antibiotics for 4 months. And when I finally saw a different doctor, a surgeon, and ended up having to have sinus surgery, which is just miserable. I'm not gonna lie. And if you have to have it done, don't be scared, because I told you that. But yeah, it's not fun. And then they only did it on the right side, and I asked, why didn't you do it on the left side too? And he said, because there's nothing wrong with that side. Well, I don't care, do it anyway. So now, and then a month later, 2 months later, I ended up getting a sinus infection. What the fuck is that? I just got it fixed. So then, yeah, I'm just waiting to have, well, they also had to shave down my septum, and I really don't even know what that entailed, and I'm okay with not knowing. So anyway, that was a fun little FYI. It was so cold last night, I slept in my clothes, because we have this cooling blanket that I got. Yeah, you're cool, alright. It was freaking cold. I can't remember if it was like 34 degrees or something last night. It's pretty cold. But now we're supposed to have a heat wave. So this is where, when I have nothing really to talk about, and I tell people this, and I've probably said it on one of my videos, if you run out of things to talk about or you don't know what to talk about, you just talk about the weather. So, whatever. They're saying heat wave, which I'll take, because they're talking about snow after that, which I have hate for snow, because that's how my son died, and I will touch on that another time. I'm not really up to getting depressed right now, because I'm showered, I picked out my clothes, I'm feeling great. My legs still hurt. I'm taking pills for that, water pills of some sort. I don't know. And I went to the doctor yesterday, and feeling pretty good. Want to play with my puppy. Want to hang out with my big dogs. My other big dogs. My one big dog, he's a miniature hot dog, and he just wants to be an attention whore. I go to touch the puppy, and he scoots right in there, and he wants a piece of that too. He wants me to pet him. So I have a party speaker that weighs about 10 pounds, and it lights up, and it rocks. I don't know if it's quite 10 pounds, because I usually can't weigh it. I usually can't lift 10 pounds, but I'll haul that outside. I'll crank on the tunes, because I can do almost nothing without music. When I was in the shower, music. When I'm in the kitchen, cooking for my bearded dragons, cooking for us, cleaning, which I should do more often. It's just gonna get dirty anyway, so whatever. Just about anything I do, I have to have music. Music is very important to me. It really does a lot for my psyche. I'm not sure if that would be the word, but it does a lot for my mood. Just keep it simple. It makes me happy. If I'm not in a good mood or I'm depressed, it'll make me cry. But crying is, for me, very soothing. It just I always feel like it washes away emotions that you don't want to have. You're sad, so you cry. You're depressed, you cry. I cry when I'm happy, like once in a while, but I don't want to do that. I hate crying. It's exhausting. I find anyway that it's exhausting. So we will, I'll try to do some research of whatever I can find. I don't think there's a whole lot of research that I haven't gone over when it comes to suicide. I mean, it's pretty out there. It's pretty general. It is what it is. There should be assisted suicide. That's my opinion. Because if you're in a lot of pain, or like me, and I'm not going to lie about it, if I could take a medicine cocktail and do it, I would, because that would be easier. It wouldn't be painful. I've heard about certain ways that are extremely painful, and that's just it. I guess maybe that's why I'm a coward, is because I'm afraid of the pain. And I'm not saying if you're afraid of the pain, you're a coward. It's not what I'm saying. I'm speaking solely for myself. So, okay, I might do another video later. I enjoy doing videos because I really hope that they help somebody. Again, the suicide crisis line's number is 988. That is actually really good because you can talk to somebody, and people are afraid to call. It's not call, I think it's texting. I don't really know because I've never used it. But, it kind of gives you an idea. You text them, you talk to somebody, and I guess the saying would be they talk you down. They talk you off the ledge. They tell you if you should get help, where you can get help. Well, and that's what half the problem is. People don't know where to get help. And usually if you ask somebody, they'll say go to the hospital. I can't say that's really a good place to go. But if you are that bad, absolutely, go to the hospital. So, there are resources out there. I would imagine if you Google it in your area, there are a lot of resources. The problem these days since COVID, there are very few resources, as in, say you want to get an appointment somewhere, you want to see somebody, you need help. It's a good 2-3 months or so out. You have to wait so long. And then in that meantime, what do? Eat and sleep, watch TV. There are things to do. Go dig a hole, try to get to China. I don't know, I'm just making shit up as I go because that's me. I miss funny pants. At least I try to be. My goal is to make people laugh. So these videos are serious because I want people to know. No, it's not people exactly, it's me. I want myself to know that I am serious and funny and goofy, and I always say I'm multifaceted because I can, just be so many different ways. And the medicine, that don't help shit. It helps. They're mood stabilizers, but they don't make me funnier. Maybe they do, I don't know. So I'm going to end here. I have that other one, the first part, so I'm going to name it part 1 and 2, because I had to have that, that mini emotional breakdown, which is like I just needed a break. So maybe I will do a second. It would actually be a third part, but no, maybe I'll just do another video later. But I wanted to get where it's natural light in here and that I don't look like a zombie, because I'll probably end up putting my hair up and then wearing my Cabell hat and, rocking it. Whatever. It is what it is. I hope you have the rest of your day be a good day. I hope you are happy. I hope you're happy. That's all I want for people, is to be happy. That's all I want for me, is to be happy. I have to look way up there on the screen to find where the stop is. I don't know why they have a pause button. It don't work. But this so far is a good app. So take care of yourself. Don't be afraid to ask for help if you need it. If you have a pet, cuddle it. If it's your spouse, think about it. So I will see you in the future. See ya.